So you're either fired or you left. What to do next? Hey there. So getting fired or having to leave a job isn't the easiest thing. You have to transition from someone who's been knowing this whole system to shifting into a whole other system within a new company. It's definitely not comfortable to be in a place where you have no idea what to do tomorrow, and especially if you kind of left without any plans of what to do next. Now I'm going to show you guys these 3 things that you can do to make the next transition easier, to make it easier for you to find another client or another boss or another job, or to even if you want to shift into working online, how to do that shift really easily. So the first thing that you want to do is, I'm going to call this feedback. Now this is feedback one from your boss, and the second feedback is assessing what you learned from that job. So the first feedback is from your boss. It's kind of going to be awkward, it's going to be weird, it's going to feel like, why am I here, why am I still doing this, I left or they fired me. But asking for feedback is super important, because then for you moving forward, you will take that feedback. If you were let go, you were let go for a reason. If you left, then you're the one who can actually give feedback to your boss, or you can ask them for feedback of like, what were the good things that you did and what were the things that you can improve on. Because then again, you can carry this moving forward in your life. If you kind of leave a company and you have that void of like, okay, what did I do wrong? You're gonna keep thinking over and over again all of your mistakes instead of just asking for it from your boss. Plus, as a bonus, you could get a really good recommendation, because then you can ask like, okay boss, I know I'm leaving, can I actually get a recommendation from you even though I am leaving? Or if you were let go, can you still ask for a recommendation from them? Because then you can add this into your files of, if your future employer asks for recommendations, you could just give it to them. So that was feedback from your boss. Next feedback is, what are the things in that past company that you didn't like, or that you liked, or that you wanted improved? Then you kind of start thinking of what you actually want moving forward in the future for other jobs. When you think of it that way, when you think of what can I take from that experience, what can I learn from it, how can I grow from it, and what are the things that I like. A lot of the things that I teach a lot of other people is, if you have no idea what you want to do, experiment, try different things. And you just tried different things in that company that you're leaving. So you try to think just within yourself, like run through scenarios in your head. What were the different things that you liked from the experience? What are the things you didn't like? Because then moving forward, it's you have more clarity in what you want moving forward. Which brings us to number 2. Now that you kind of know what you want moving forward, what kind of jobs you want, what kind of boss you want, and then you've got feedback from your boss, hopefully. The second one is to just start looking. Just don't mope. Start looking right away for a new job. You don't have the time to keep moping around and looking at how it could have been, thinking how it could have been better. You then next move on to the next thing, which is just start looking through different job applications. And since you have that clarity, it's easier for you to filter which job you actually want. For example, if you want a job that's more work from home, then you can look for that specifically when you're job hunting. If you're looking for a job that's just a little bit flexible, you still go to office, you can work at home, then again you can look at that. If you can customize and see what else is out there, because you took from that experience and brought what you actually wanted moving forward. So next is again just job search. Just keep looking, make it a numbers game for you. Write a whole sheet, and I've actually done this before when I've looked for writing jobs, where I have just a whole sheet. I just go through different job sites that I know myself, and I copy paste all of the jobs that I like. And then I start emailing them. And then if let's say I get 1 response out of 10, then I go for 50, so I get 5 responses, and I go and pursue those. So it's just a numbers game when it comes to that mode, when it comes to that verge of like trying to find a job. But the thing is, when you do the number 2, when you do start, but you have to start with customization. You have to start with keeping in mind that if you just spam different employers, you're not actually going to get a job. So what I mean with customize is customize like the first line. Always customize the first line of your email when you're sending in a job letter, because then that gives them like, oh, okay, you read the job ad, you are interested in this actual company. So spend a little more time when you're sending the job application letters. So for example, let's say you open this job post from ABC company as an example. Look through like the actual job post, read through it, because some employers actually put in a special instruction to make sure that you did read the whole job post, to make sure you're not just spamming them. So read through the job post and then look at their website, look at their Facebook, comment on something that just happened, especially if they have a win. That would be, you'd be so lucky if they had a win, because you can comment on that. You can say, hello, congratulations on your recent win. I am, or you can start it in different ways, but when you customize, when you add a little bit of, I want to work for you, then that adds you a little bit more spunk and a little bit more of a advantage going through like the application race of moving forward and being found better than the other people who just actually spam applications. I've seen those from someone who has been hiring people for the last 5 years. When I see that the first line is like, hey Bolivnip, or hey ninjas, or hey something, basically something from our website or from our Facebook, then I'm like, I'm keeping an eye on this person. So kind of customize the first line, or the better, sometimes I've seen it where they actually customize their resume, like that part of the description of your resume, you put to become a blank for blank. So you customize those first few lines to match who you're applying for and like what company it is. So as it just start with customization, just so you have that leverage moving forward. Now the third one is, while you're job hunting, look at different skills that you can already upgrade. So the number 3 is actually upgrade your skills. Go on Udemy, go on YouTube. YouTube has so many amazing like courses, a lot of them for basic teachers who teach you all of these things for free. You don't have to pay for them. So look at all of those. Look for books on Amazon, or look for anything that could upgrade your current skills, so then you have that advantage moving forward when you start applying for jobs. That's while you're waiting for a reply, while you're waiting for an interview, while you're waiting for whatever deliberation that your future employers may be having when hiring you. Just upgrade your skills, keep working on yourself, because again, if you're just spinning there, waiting there for a reply, you're not really moving forward with your life. This is kind of just more of a growth mindset of like, how are you going to move forward from the lesson of either leaving a job or being let go, to having clarity what it is, what you want, and then are you actually taking action with that moving forward? Are you growing your skills? Are you finding more of yourself? So that was kind of just the 3-step process of what to do immediately after being let go, or leaving a job. As first one is just going to be asking for feedback, both feedback from your boss or you internally, looking at the different things that you liked or didn't like or wanted to improve in that company, so you have clarity moving forward. And 2 is start, but with customization. So it's lighting up all the places you want to apply for, and then every time that you send them an email, send them a letter, customize the first few lines, or even you can go as far as customizing your resume to match what they want. And the third one is going to be, always upgrade your skills. Always read. You can even, not even skills, you can even read self-development books so you have a better mindset going into work. Just giving yourself more and more leverage. All of these 3 processes is just giving yourself leverage for the next job, for the next thing you want to do. Whether if you even funny thing that usually happens is when people do feedback is then they want to start their own business. You do the same process, the same. First is you ask for feedback to your boss, like, oh, I actually do want to start my business. Second is make a list of your future clients. So it's the same process actually over and over again, whether you choose to work on a job or start your own business after you being let go or you left the job. So you have to keep thinking that you have to always keep rolling. You have to find ways that if you do have a goal, if you have something you want to get done, then you're always moving forward towards it. And that was kind of it for this video. Again, I am Lacaba, your virtual ate. And ate means in Tagalog, your older sister. So I'm here to guide you through the world of either starting your own online business or becoming a virtual employee. And you can always, if you have any questions, any comments, anything you guys want me to know, you can email me at leanne@2xu.com, or you can simply comment below and I'll see it, I'll read it, I'll love you more for it. And I'll see you on the next video.